Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's JP the Outlaw here to give you my Raw review for September 18th, 2017. They start off the show with Kurt Angle hyping the card for No Mercy, which is this Sunday. The Miz comes out with the Miz to Raj, of course. Miz wanting his chance in the spotlight. You know, he's getting tired of Kurt Angle putting the spotlight on his son, his bastard son, by the way, and pretty much overlooking the Intercontinental Champion. So Kurt Angle decides to make a four-way match with Jeff, Matt, and Jordan and Elias Sampson. The Miz winds up talking the rest of the Miz to Raj into this Intercontinental match for the title. And, Intercontinental #1 contenders match. So, from a four-way to a six-packs challenge, you have Matt and Jeff Hardy, Jason Jordan, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, and Elias Sampson. Out of all these names, the last three names do not fit, only based off of booking. You want me to get behind an Elias Sampson, who you just started winning on TV maybe 2 months ago. Okay. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel you haven't used outside of being supporting players for The Miz. So I don't even know why they got thrown into this. Now, is there anybody else on SmackDown to replace these guys? Well, of course. Of course, Apollo Crews, who you got in damn near the third hour coming out with Titus O'Neil. I don't know why the fuck Titus O'Neil is his manager. I don't know why Titus Worldwide is a thing. You know, I know it has something to do with that big ball of shit. But me personally, if you're building stars and you have a great talent in Apollo Crews, he's going to lose anyway. Mind you know, getting him a good rub in a match like this with some of your top star talents wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. Not at all. But I guess Bo, Curtis, and Elias is all worth meriting a title shot. Backstage segment with Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is frustrated at everybody talking about Kurt and also himself talking about he's been handed special treatment. Kurt tells him to calm down and go out there and win this match. And everybody will stop talking. Everybody will be on your side because you've earned your shot at the title. Now again, going from last week when Miz made his statement, you know, in this the promo prior to this, you know, he said, I want to congratulate you for being a father. I don't like the statements you made about me and my son, and Miz shuts it down right there. You know, Miz calls him a deadbeat, so on and so forth. So this segment made sense. I would have did it later in the night just to keep you guys' eyes on the prize, pretty much hyping up the Intercontinental title. Moving forward now, Brock Lesnar will be off of TV for a while, and if that's the case, the Intercontinental title will be pushed up to the main title. If, again, that is the case, who do you want holding that title? Do you want The Miz holding that title? No. Do you want Jason Jordan holding that title? No. You need a very big name or somebody of big name caliber to hold that title. I wouldn't mind a Seth Rollins. I wouldn't mind a Dean Ambrose. Wouldn't mind a Finn Balor or even a Bray Wyatt. Because he literally has nothing to do right now. I wouldn't mind that. I think that would have been better on both sides if you would have worked a three-way match between The Miz, Finn Balor, and Bray Wyatt. I think that would have worked out for everybody. I think that would have been fine. Again, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan should be working his way up from the mid-card. And I'm talking lower mid-card because he just became a singles competitor. Yeah, he had some great matches with John Cena and Roman Reigns, but they both lost. So, everybody in this six-pack scramble, before I go any further, has loss after loss after loss outside of the Hardys. So why are they getting an Intercontinental title shot opportunity? WWE, man. This is WWE at its best. A match between Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. No, match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. Forgive me, Sasha Banks and Bayley. A returning Bayley comes out to support. It looked like they were supporting Alexa Bliss, but all three women teamed up and speared Nia Jax, which was a good spot. If you were looking for, if Alexa Bliss was turning face and they made this spot happen, and she's not even celebrating in the ring with these women. They do the spot and she rolls out. Now, this right here, Alexa Bliss is just trying to blend in with what's going on. And, Sasha Banks and Bayley, they turn on Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks kicks in the gut, then kicks in the head. She spins around. Bayley hits her with a belly to Bayley in the middle of the ring, and that's pretty much the end of this segment between the three women. Now, prior to this, they wound up adding Bayley to this match. So now instead of then a 4-way match, you get a 5-way match. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Emma. So I'm not interested in this at all. I think the build, where the hell was Emma tonight? I think the build for this was whack. You could have got at least another women's contest on the card somewhere, but it is what it is. Tweets remembering Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm glad that the WWE did something. They would go on later tonight to do a video package of Bobby the Brain Heenan. I was thinking about the sound of the 10 bells. I don't think this current roster has been involved with the WWE. Well, most of them have for a very long time, but I don't think this current roster has worked with Bobby the Brain Heenan. And if that's the case, I don't think they would do a 10-minute sound of the bell, 10-second sound of the bell. So I think what they did here was pretty good for Bobby the Brain Heenan. Video package hyping up Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. That takes us into an in-ring segment with Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, The Club, Sheamus, and Cesaro. All three men talking trash. You know where this goes. All three men wound up brawling in the middle of the ring, which causes a 3-way tag team match. Which, by the way, was not that bad. I would actually give it a match of the night, actually. It wasn't that bad. I like all three of these guys in the ring. I wish they would give Kyle Anderson and Gallows a better push. But it is what it is. They wound up sneaking a win over, I believe Anderson took the pinfall, and Sheamus and Cesaro picks up the win. And that's pretty much it there. They're going to be fighting Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose at No Mercy. So, that should be an interesting match. I like Sheamus and Cesaro. I also like Dean and Seth. But to see what happens from here should be good. Backstage segment with The Miz. The Miz is hyping up the boys on, taking out basically his competition. And, Curtis Axel makes a great point. Well, what if we win it? What if I win? What if Bo wins? What if we're fighting each other at, No Mercy? And, Curtis Axel, he pats him on the back and was like, look, man, I'm going to take it easy on you after I win this match. Oddly enough, Curtis took the pin later tonight. Another video package hyping up John Cena and Roman Reigns. And this should go to show you what they've invested their time in. Well, back in the day, you would at least get 5 video packages from the matches, maybe the mid-card, maybe the women's division, probably even the tag team division. Maybe 2 events, 2 major matches on that card you would get video package of probably towards the end of the night. You know, I feel as though this Roman and John Cena thing, yeah, you gotta hype that up. You gotta hype that up. Same with Braun and Lesnar. You know, it gotta be sold well. And you know, just looking at it, you know, the way it's set up now, you got one of the biggest names from the past going against one of the biggest names of the present, and you got the beast from the past going up against the monster amongst men from the present. So, you know, you got to hype these guys. You got to bring all different aspects to the table. I really like what, you know, the very first two promos. I didn't like the third one for Roman and John Cena. So, me personally, I'm all right on their video packages. Not John Cena, Roman Reigns, who cares? You dig me? Curtis Hawking is on a losing streak. And I didn't know that. Also, Apollo Crews was on TV. Where have you been? For a guy that has a whole management team, he's not getting you no title opportunities. He's not placing you with no wins over nobody. The last time I seen Apollo Crews, he was getting manhandled by the beast, Braun Strowman. Or the monster amongst men, rather. So, for them to have this match and try to invest us in this match, I don't care. I already don't care, because what the fuck is you been doing with Apollo Crews? It's either he's been sitting in the back with Titus O'Neil doing nothing, wasting away, because this guy could be vying for your Intercontinental title, which I think wouldn't be a bad move. But yet and still, you let him sit with a goon, with a clown like Titus O'Neil. It makes no sense. Of course, Apollo Crews winds up picking up the win. Again, who cares? An interview with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. Now, this was interesting because, you know, Braun is short of words. You know, I think whatever Braun has to say can be used or said within probably like 5 to 8 words within a sentence. That's how he responds. That's it, you know. But then when you battle somebody like Paul Heyman, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't surprise me if Paul Heyman sat down and wrote the script out for Braun, what you should say back to me after I say this to you. But very nice, man. Very nice. I'm liking the old school feel of it. The sit down interviews are coming back. I like that. In the ring with Roman Reigns, he pulls up an old video. Of course, he cuts a promo on John Cena, but he pulls up an old video from John Cena's past when he was going up against The Rock. And, you know, he talks so much trash about The Rock being a part-time and asshole. Come to find out, he's in that same position now, so Roman Reigns calls him a hypocrite. Now, I would have loved to see the back and forth between Roman and John Cena on this segment, or on this in this segment. I think they should have did this last week and gave John Cena an opportunity to respond to whatever Roman had to say. But well delivered, you know. Back from when John Cena was doing all that stuff against The Rock, you know, calling him a part-timer, he's never here. He said he was coming back and then he left again. You know, all that good stuff. Well, John Cena finds himself in that very same spot. The same with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is being built up to be in that spot. You know, I doubt if they put Roman in movies or whatever, but, you know, who knows? Because I said the same thing about John Cena, and now he's becoming one of the marquee superstars in Hollywood. One of the most funniest so far from the WWE. I can give him that. Yeah, so that takes us to Bray Wyatt and Goldust. Goldust, before this match, go sees Kurt Angle, you know. He wants a match with Bray Wyatt, you know, to show him the man underneath the face paint is stronger than the man with the face paint on. So he wasn't going up against Goldust. He was going up against Dustin Rhodes. So I get it. I get what they're trying to do here. Play on words. Finn Balor had a nice little video package after this. Of course, Bray Wyatt picks up the win against